Hello and welcome everyone to this Warcraft replay. This is going to be between Focus and Lucifer, the, how should I say it, two losers of the, I guess, best of 4 and then best of 2. Lucifer losing best of 4 and Focus losing best of 2. Both of them lost against Reprisal, so yeah, this will determine second place for Group A of WEL Korean Season 2. Okay, Lucifer is going to be spawning as the teal undead player on the top left, and Focus will be the yellow orc player on the top right. Before I get into this match, I do apologize for not uploading anything yesterday, even though Group B just finished, even though it was a day later than I predicted. Yeah, I really have no excuse for not uploading yesterday. I guess you could say that I really couldn't fit the time, but I was pretty much just doing nothing yesterday, so maybe I just couldn't be bothered. But either way, let's get back into this match. Focus is going to get himself that Blade Master, while we're going to have Lucifer going for that Death Knight. So it does look like pretty standard play. Lucifer is going to be spotting his opponent before Focus does. Peon probably is going to be sent to this location as the Acolyte has been spotted. Maps on Twisted Meadows. Nothing really much can be said. We do have Voodoo Lounge over here, so we might actually have the Blade Master. What is he gonna do? Maybe creep around this area, which I'm totally not certain, but it's obviously being placed down for a reason. Acolyte's gonna be taken down, 25 experience for that Blade Master. DK is gonna move out with the Dust of Appearance and that Rod of Necromancy, and yes, it does look like the Blade Master. Oh, never mind. He's gonna sell that TP, circle it, and maybe wait for boots. No, he's going for that Tome Trapper right there. I call him Tome Trapper because he is the Troll Trapper that has the Tome. It is going to be +2 agility. You might see the same thing happen for this Goblin Merchant. Meanwhile, the Death Knight is going to moving around, trying to get at least a couple of peons, but does not look like that's going to happen. The second Grunt is out for Focus, so this is going to be a little harder for Lucifer to actually deal with. Grunt's really strict on who gets past what, and is going straight after those skeletons. Death Knight is going to spot that peon, a little curious on why he's there, but he might be spotting that Blade Master, which, nope, he is not. He is going to be spotting that Voodoo Lounge instead. Null Brute probably going to be stolen as well. Blade Master, I think he's on his way. Is he on his way to his opponent's base? Does not look like it. He might be creeping out still. Oh, he's gonna go after this orange creep camp. Death Knight waiting for that Rod of Necromancy. There we go. And the skeletons will be able to destroy this Voodoo Lounge. Blade Master has started creeping out this camp. Ogre Magi. Probably gonna be a consumable item. Or it could be something else. It's gonna be a Talisman of Evasion, so passive 15 chance of dodging. Very nice item for that Blade Master actually. And they're just gonna creep out. Lucifer on the other hand got himself his first Crypt Fiend, and yeah, he is nearly done with tier 2. Not creating another Crypt Fiend though. He is sitting on a lot of resources. There we go with that Crypt Fiend. Focus is pretty much at the same progress in tier 2 then, or as his opponent. And this Null Overseer camp is going to be cleared out. There we go with that 4th Grunt. And that might be the last Grunt for now, until we get ourselves a Bestiary, Spirit Lodge, and of course a Shadow Hunter, but who knows. Overseer is going to be dropping a second circlet for that Blade Master, so it's very nicely picked up. Boots of Speed will most likely be purchased as well, and the Talisman is going to stay in that inventory. Okay, Lucifer is going to creep out this Overseer camp as well. Blade Master is probably going to walk by this. Yes, he is, and he might actually wait for the right opportune chance to get that kill. He was not able to. I don't think he got any experience, so maybe a little too early on that Windwalk strike. Nevertheless, he will be able to push Lucifer back to his main base. Dust Appearance is going to be used, and it's actually going to apply for quite some time, 20 seconds, but the Blade Master will just simply run away. Overseer is about to be killed, and it is going to be a Gloves of Haste. Okay. Ooh, it does Lucifer actually want to engage this Death Coil, and the Crypt Fiends will be able to pick him right up. Unholy Aura has been trained up, Dust Appearance has been used, and the Blade Master is going to go after that Crypt Fiend. One more hit, and there we go. Lucky critical strike to secure that. Nice bit of an exchange right there. One grunt for one Crypt Fiend. I guess it's kind of worth it. Shadowhunter is out, and we do have the B Series Spirit Lodge. It looks like the Spirit Lodge was built later, but it doesn't really matter. You'd usually want to have more raiders than Spirit Walkers anyway. Okay, Warlord camp is going to be cleared out. A nice critical strike right there. We might see one very soon as well. Or not. There we go. And it's going to be +1 armor for the York army. It is instantly going to be sold alongside that Talisman of Evasion. So, we do have Ensnare being researched before that first raider. Lumber is kind of a problem for Focus right now. He probably could plop down a War Mill. Oh, never mind. He has his first raider already. Rock Golem camp gonna be cleared out, and it's going to be a Robe of Magi as well as a Scroll of the Beast. DK is gonna take some hits from that Blade Master, and we have Hex coming in from that Shadowhunter as well. Lich is the first hero for Lucifer, or second hero for Lucifer, and he has Frost armor, so it's gonna be a little bit more difficult for that Blade Master to assassinate the Death Knight. And yeah. Blade Master still waiting for the right chance to go after that DK. Nope, he is going to lose interest already. Troll Berserker has been hired up. That is actually a very costly unit, really. I have no idea who was attacked. It was either the statue or it was the DK. I think it was the statue. But I'm not too certain. Rock Golem is probably going to be Jack. No, it's just... oh, a little too late on that. Oh well, unfortunate. Scourge Bone Chimes was the item picked up for Lucifer. That is going to be 15% lifesteal on melee units. Not essentially useful in the undead late game, but it's a good bit of gold. Troll Warlord is going to be cleared on this camp as well, and it's going to be Rune Bracers. Not sure how effective that item will be in this particular matchup, but we might see Frost Nova at level 2, so who knows, maybe the item will be worthwhile keeping. We might have an Ensnare coming in from these raiders. There we go on that Crypt Fiend, but that's a little too much too much manpower to actually fight through, so yeah.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh wow. I just got in time, but I'm not sure if I saw it, but I think goblin sappers were used, so wow. I'm actually very surprised Sapper wasn't taken out before it could detonate. The Blade Master might have actually taken some hits for it, but I wouldn't know for certain. Tier 3 is therefore Lucifer, and Orb of Corruption has been purchased, and the Troll Warlord is gonna be killed. Level 2 on that Lich, and we have +3? No, it's +4 ring of protection, so wow. +4, huh? That's new to me. Obviously, some items were sold, including the Scourge Bone Chimes. Looked like we did try to have an attempted harassment coming in, but it was foiled. Kodo Beast out. We don't have tier 3. Oh, actually we do have tier 3 for focus, so not sure if we have Warsong Battle Drums. That Kodo Beast, I can't confirm if that's 20% or 10%. Might need those grunts. I need those grunts actually. It is still level 1. Or not level 1, but it's still not upgraded, so I think it's still not upgraded. I'm not. Oh wow. Oh yeah, man. I just recently played Orc, but the problem was I had +3 Orc attack, Grunt attack 3, so it was +4 when it was upgraded, so I have no idea if it's that or not. Either way, Lucifer's gonna get himself destroyers. Raiders were able to get that thing down on the ground, but I don't think, wow, Focus is losing quite a bit of units. He did lose Kodo Beast, Shadow Hunter, not Shadow Hunter, Spirit Walker I meant. Blade Master also taking a lot of hits, does his appearance on that Blade Master. He does have invulnerability potion, so we will be seeing that going on. Level 3 on that Shadow Hunter, so he does probably have level 2 Hex, level 1 Healing Wave, or he might have the other way around. Either way, Grunts and Raiders still going at it against these Crypt Fiends. Ensnares going on, so this Crypt Fiend will not be able to run away. Silence has been casted on these units, but the Blade Master is still running Havoc. Ooh, Havoc I meant. Raiders, will they get the Lich? Yes, they will get the Lich before the BM recalls, so nice break right there. Nicely done from Focus. And I believe he got level... No, he did not. He did not gain a level in that fight. Tiny Great Hole has been purchased, so we probably gonna expand either here or most likely here, as he is moving towards that direction. DK was able to pick up a Wand of Mana Stealing. Not particularly useful, but he might save it for that Shadow Hunter, so yeah. We also have the Purge Bowl for that Blade Master, so obviously Hex might be a problem, but at the same time Frost Armor will be able to be dispelled if only the Blade Master was able to get those procs. That is the only predicament. And I believe, I have no idea what was picked up. I think it was another Talisman of Evasion, as the Rune Braces were transferred from that Shadow Hunter. This raid creep camp is going to be cleared out. Double Organ Magi. It's going to be a Kajer's Gem of Health, so that is primarily 2 Parabs of Vitality in 1. And this camp's pretty much cleared out. We have Black Arrows for the Dark Ranger. Skeleton, not used for Dark Ritual just quite yet. Okay, ooh, this is a very bad engagement for Lucifer actually. They will go with the TP, but 1 Crypt Fiend, possibly 2, might be taken out before the TP, but no, only 1. Luckily, Lucifer was able to TP right after that Hex. Lucifer actually not looking too great. I'm talking about both his army and his buildings, actually. If the Blade Master was able to hire up another squad of sappers, I think Lucifer might be devastated by that point. This raid creep camp is going to be cleared out. Oh, it looks like it's already been half cleared out. I think the item was already taken, unless this Magi has the item. Bloodlust instantly being purged, and yes, the item was picked up by Lucifer, but somehow he was interrupted. I think
A
it
player's
was that
forces
previous
are under
attack
attack.
at the main base. Yeah, I think that was it. 34 agility for that Blade Master, so he is doing a ton of damage at level 4. This laboratory camp might be cleared out, but who knows? Might be forced to go and TP back here. We do have one watchtower, an orc burrow is being constructed as well. I believe we also heard some troll berserkers in the army mix, and yes we did. Blade Master is going to start TPing, and there we go with Lucifer's army getting straight in there. Hopefully, I'm not sure if this is even a good position. Focus can easily box him in, but those destroyers are the real problems right here. Link is going to be absorbed by those destroyers. Even though the Blade Master is focus firing them, Lucifer can easily heal them with the Death Coiled Kodo Beast. Has been taken down quite a bit. Going to devour a Crypt Fiend, and there we go. Shadowhunter was taken down level 4, and Focus's Blade Master still can't be seen with that Dust Appearance still on him. More Spirit Links will be consumed. Another Death Coil for that Destroyer. 2 Berserkers taken down instantly. Well, not instantly, but consecutively. And this Destroyer is still running Rampage. Berserkers trying to go after her. I think the Destroyer might be taken down before those Berserkers are taken down, but oh wow, 5 hit points, and there's no Raiders to finish it off. Wow, we have a ton of skeletons as well for Lucifer. Wow, that is nearly an entire control group of skeletons, and they will go with level 2 Dark Minions as well. Man, I'm surprised Lucifer has yet to use any of them for Dark Ritual. Assuming that he has it, I honestly can't imagine him having 2 high costing abilities and no Dark Ritual. Yeah, Lucifer managed to bring down this expansion. Level 4 on that Lich, and there we go with that Dark Ritual. It's probably level 1 though. Oh, peons are making a run for it. One with a gold bag. Statues. Well, statues stop one of them, but skeletons will be able to catch up, and there we go. This Overseer camp is going to be taken out, and the item is going to be a +2 ring. Not the best, considering the time of the game. Level 5 Blade Master near level 6. If he is able to get to level 6, that might be a problem for Lucifer, but who knows really. Blade Master is far from having the available mana for that Blade Storm. The Shadowhunter taken down again. I'm actually very surprised that he was taken down so quickly. This Destroyer is going to be finished off with those focus firing Berserkers. Blade Master is at level 6, but he does not have the mana for a Blade Storm. He might have just opted to go for that level 3 critical strike. Another Troll Berserker is going to be taken out, and this one does not look promising. DK gonna kill him. And a Frost Nova on that Kodo Beast. Obviously Vision is given to Lucifer, as the Crypt Fiend is within the bowels of that Kodo Beast, and he will be freed. Ooh. Shadowhunter is Tavern revived again. We might even have a mana pot being given to the Blade Master for that possible Blade Storm, who knows. I'm actually surprised that Focus is not using the double healing salves. Okay, there we go, but it kinda took a while. Blade Master still not without mana pots, so he will not be able to use Blade Storm. I'm just assuming that he has Blade Storm right now, as it is a very powerful ability, even though it's kinda brief. He can attack both buildings and units, so why wouldn't he? plus it's on a relatively short cooldown, so yep. Shadowhunter, ooh, not really the best place to be by himself. Skeleton's gonna spot it, but I don't think they will be able to surround him. I think Lucifer's just hanging around in his main base. Still at low upkeep. Focus is also at low upkeep. It looks like both of them are at the same supply. Not anymore. Wow, Lucifer is stocking up a lot of crit fiends. But he is still limiting himself to
Player's
50.
forces are under attack.
This guy's gonna be cleared out. I'm not sure the Blade Master's still here. Maybe he deserves to be. +6 agility is gonna be given to that Blade Master. Meanwhile, the circlets will be given to the Shadowhunter. Wow, +28 attack for the Blade Master. And his critical strikes go up to 300. Wow. Haven't seen that high of a crit since the Lordo versus Nicker, actually. Very surprised. Actually, very pleased to see such a high hitting critical Blade Master again. Of course, 70 is the maximum for the Windwalk, but oh well, you can't have them all. Oh, near 300, but it is still high, and the Crypt Fiends are still being attacked. Blade Master is, despite the Frost Armor, still able to deal a lot of damage. Dust Appearance is going to be used. We might have a Frost Nova right here, but no. Blade Storm for the Blade Master. Not as much damage as I thought, but it did give him the Magic Invulnerability, which I think Lucifer is actually trying to go for a Nova Coil right there with that Dust Appearance, but thankfully did not go for that. There was a Dark Ranger, another Dust Appearance on that Blade Master. DK taking quite a bit of damage though, and Vulnerability Potion for that Blade Master is going to connect. We might even have ensnares going off. I'm surprised Focus not using any ensnares, but he might be a little preoccupied with something else. Frost Nova on that Raider, and ooh, I don't know, more Sparrow Link being casted. I'm surprised Focus is still often go for that higher numbers for those Troll Berserkers, which I'm actually pleased to see. Troll Berserkers, very awesome. Purge Ball on that Lich will be forcing him to cast again. Might even have an Invulnerability Potion being used for that Lich, but no, Hex for that Death Knight, and GG for Lucifer as Focus managed to pull ahead and get the victory. Well, that is game. That shows you how ridiculously overpowered the Blade Master is when he gets his items. And of course level 6, but that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in game 2, and let's see if this is going to be a 3-game series or not.